Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Thank you all for coming by. It's time for House of the Dragons. This is going to be a quick review. Number one, I'm late. I apologize. Yesterday was a long work day and I overslept my little 15-minute nap. So I'm getting it in today. I'm a little bit late today, but I'm getting it done, y'all. I promise I'm getting it done. You guys can probably find me later on Twitter in a Twitter space talking about House of the Dragons. I want to give my quick 2 cents on House of the Dragons tonight. And I really can't wait till next week. I really cannot wait till next week because I feel like this week was kind of the setup. I feel like this whole season is the setup for the major war and destruction that's going to go down in season 2. And I appreciate the backstory because I'm not a book reader. I probably needed season 1, so season 2 would make sense to me. I'm gonna roll with y'all. HBO, y'all better be in production right now. I don't want to have to wait 2 years for season 2. Y'all need to be in production right now. But anyway, the episode opens with the king is dead, and everyone is finding out that the king is dead. I believe Alicent's maid, Helena, the princess, is she one of those that can see the future, kind of like Bran? You know how Bran, dang it wasn't called voguing. I don't know what it was. I know it wasn't called voguing, but I can't remember the word. I'm bad with these Game of Thrones words. But she was talking about the people under the boards, and she was telling her mom about the spies. And it seems like a little boy was spying, told the maid, and we learned later that the maid works for the daddy, spying on Allison for the daddy, whatever. But everybody's finding out the king is dead. It's real somber. Everyone is in their thoughts, like reflecting the king's legacy. That's how I took it. Everyone's in deep thought. And then finally we get to the tribal council. I know it ain't called tribal council, but that's what I'm gonna call it. And Allison telling everybody the king is dead. And it's like, oh, the king is dead. And she was like, look, don't say nothing yet, but his last dying words was for Aegon to be the king. So I don't know what we're gonna do about Rhaenyra. We need to peacefully tell Rhaenyra. But Aegon, he want Aegon to be the king. And it was like, really? His last dying words was to his wife that her son could be the king. Really, Allison? And so yeah, everybody was side eyeing, but then the king and somebody else was looking at each other. It's like, oh well, bet we was gonna put Aegon on the throne anyway. So let's go and get into it. It's 2 people of the Night's Watch. Go ahead and cut their throats because they loyal to Damon. And it's a couple of people over there. Go ahead and cut their throats, and let's go on and sneak to Dragonstone and cut Rhaenyra's throat. We was putting Aegon on the throne anyway. And Allison was like, y'all was plotting behind my back. And I'm like, bitch, your daddy already told you they don't want no woman on the seat. He done already warned you that Aegon or Rhaenyra was gonna have to die. It was gonna be a war once the king died. Allison, quit acting like you didn't know this was coming. Anyway, so I don't know none of these people's name at the tribal council, but one of them stood up and was like, I ain't here for it. Don't nobody know King Viserys like me. Nobody knows his wishes more than me. I'm older than all of y'all. I was the closest to him. He always wanted Rhaenyra to be on the throne. So what y'all talking about right here is some treason. And so here come Kristan's. I can't stand Kristan. Here come Kristan. Bam! Slammed his head to the table. He dead. Blood all over the table. Kristan was like, look, I don't take no disrespect of the queen. And I'm like, are y'all fucking? Damn it. It's $5. $5. I'm giving myself a $5 fine every time I cuss. So right now I owe myself $5. I'm going to put it to a pot that maybe I have to save for the end of the year, and then maybe I can do something wonderful. I'll probably have a lot of $5 over there. But anyway, $5. They screwing. Allison and Kristan, they either screwing or Rhaenyra got that good. And I mean the good. Because I ain't never seen no man so caught up over a one night stand that he had, 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Kristan, it ain't nobody else in Ross you could get with. You still caught up on Rhaenyra. She done been with a couple of other men after you, Kristan. You need to get over Rhaenyra. Or him and Allison are doing something too. It's one or the other. But you ain't have to bust that man head open like that, talking about, oh, I don't tolerate no disrespect. Hey, this episode was a mess. It was a mess. A good mess for me. It was entertaining. I was like, ooh. But anyway, so they going off. We need to find Aegon. We about to put him on the throne. The Hand of the King sent 2 brothers out. Don't have me mess up them brothers' names. But the 2 brothers went out. He said, bring Aegon to me. Of course, the queen done sent Kristan, because you know Kristan would do anything for the queen. You ain't got to show him your ankles or nothing. He will do anything for the queen. Oh, that ankle moment got me. Oh, I'm over it. Let's keep going. Don't get sidetracked, Angie. So he doing anything for the queen. And then Aemon was like, look, I know my brother better than you. So everybody out looking for Aegon, whatever. Back in the castle, they done locked Rhaenys up in her bedroom. And Rhaenys is like, what's the meaning of this? Why you got me locked? And I think she kind of looked out her window and she knew something was going on. She probably could feel that the king has died and they up to treachery or whatever. But what you say, Kristan is insane and irrational hate towards Rhaenyra. He also is in love with Alicent the way he was with Rhaenyra. Look, it's one or the two. Rhaenyra has the good, and Kristan is caught up. He can't get over that good, or him and the queen are having sex, because none of this irrational insanity makes sense. But anyway, so I know I'm going out of order, but I gotta go as I remember. The queen go in and talk to Rhaenys and like, look, the king is dead, your cousin dead, whoever. I'm sorry, you should have been on the throne, but you know it is what it is. But look, go ahead and bend the knee to Aegon, and you can have Driftmark? You can have Driftmark, you and your granddaughters, because them other kids, Rhaenyra kids, some bastards anyway, you know it. So go ahead and bend the knee to Aegon and let us kill Rhaenyra, and it's done and over with. You get what you want, and you can rule over there, and I get what I want, my son on the throne. And Rhaenys was like, bitch, damn it, $5 more. $5 more. Rhaenys was like, girl, look, you trapped in the closet. You ain't free. You peeping out the window. You ain't got no control. You think you control this? Girl, you should be trying to get the crown for yourself. You the queen. And I'm like, tell her, Rhaenys, but you know, she too busy. Of all the sons, you want Aegon, the one who raping all the women. He over there got the kids slicing up their nails and teeth fighting. He got bastards in the fight club. Aegon is the one you want on the throne. You would have done better slicing up Aegon's throat and putting Aemon on the throne. At least Aemon could fight and got a little bit of common sense. And I don't know about you all, but I kind of like the one eye. The little patch is a little bit cute. I don't know. But anyway, so Rhaenys kind of checked Alicent, and then Alicent was like, look, I'm going to let you think about bending this knee or not. When you ready, ring a bell for the maids or whatever, and you could tell me your decision. And she locked Rhaenys back up in the closet. So over here to the left, they done found one of the whores. I could say whore, because that's what they are. Was like, look, I know where Aegon is. You give me a little bit of coin, I'll take you to Aegon. And so they was like, look, we ain't about to give you no money. Just tell us where they are. And she was like, hold up. Matter of fact, my mistress has a word for the hand of the king. So I need to see the hand of the king and the coin. And then I'll tell you where Aegon is. So they play a little hardball. But next thing we know, we see the hand of the king. You know, everybody in their bathrobe with a hood on, you know, hiding and stuff. Like, we don't recognize your face. Anyway, he talking to the mistress, and it's Damon's old girl who he wants to pretend like was his wife. So she pretty much checked his ass. She was like, where my money? Run me my money. I ain't saying nothing till you run me my money. So he ran her the coin. He was like, look, you don't have no power but the power we give you. Which means, look, you could put Aegon crazy ass up on the throne if you want to. We gonna overthrow it. Off with y'all heads. We poisoning the dragons and everything. Off with y'all heads. We ain't playing with Aegon. And she was like, go check out the flea bottom. He got kids down there fighting. That has to stop. You know, the hand of the king don't care nothing about that. He just telling her whatever she want to hear so he can figure out where Aegon is. Hey, Kenny Apple, that's my sister. Rhaenys could have ended it. Oh, we ain't at the end yet. We not at the end yet. I'm going to get to the Dracarys of it all. So they go off, find Aegon. We see little boy, whatever. He caught up somewhere. I don't know where he at. Under some candles or something. And then Aemon and Kriston see the twin brothers bringing them out. And it was like, look, his ass is ours. We about to fight in the middle of the street. Get your sword out. Let's fight. They fight. We notice one of the brothers doesn't want to fight. He like, I don't give a damn about Aegon ass. Brother, you fight for his ass. And so I kind of peeped that and I was like, oh, the other brother ain't here for it. And you know, Kriston gonna do anything for Alicent. Oh, Kriston is fighting to the death for Alicent. I can't take it. I can't wait till somebody off with his head. But anyway, Aemon grabs up Aegon and take him back to Alicent. Alicent, let me check you real quick. You haven't been able to control your son in none of the 21 years since you birthed him. He out here raping the women. He got all kind of bastards. He got the children fighting to the death. You cannot control. He done took your younger son to the brothel to get his whistle wet, is what they call it. Look, you cannot control Aegon. So you up here begging, oh, Rhaenyra is your sister. Your dad would not want your sister to die for you to have the throne. Please don't kill Rhaenyra. He is probably can't wait to take the pleasure to kill Rhaenyra. And you begging and pleading a sociopath not to kill somebody. And he's talking about, but mom, do you love me? And she can't answer. She looking all out the window like, bitch, I can't stand Alicent. I can't stand Aegon. The only yellow hair I like is Aemon. I really do like Aemon. I also peep his part of Alicent's religion. Oh, he done joined the religion. Yeah, they having sex. They're having sex. Every woman is to be respected as they are made in the image of the mother to Aemon. He's very much obsessed with her. You're having sex. You ain't switching religions unless you having sex. They ain't told us yet. If you a book reader, let me know. It looked like Alicent and Kriston is doing something off to the side. I don't know. Rhaenys 8. I don't know why Alicent thought she'd side with her when Daemon. Right, Daemon is her grandchildren's father. Like, Alicent don't think. Alicent didn't think this through. You either gonna be a killer or you not. You gonna kill everybody and put your son on the throne, or you're not. You can't go in here, oh, I want my son on the throne, but please don't kill nobody. We could be peaceful. No, bitch, damn it. $5. Okay, I'm gonna stop cursing next week because I done already cursed too much this episode. I done already cursed too much. But anyway, let's get to the feet finder moment. Argon too soft. Yeah, Aegon is too soft. Aemon is the one that be whooping ass. I like Aemon, the one with the patch. I like him. So we get to the feet moment of it all. Alicent is talking to the Bumblebee man, and he like, look, you can use my services. I can tell you some tea, but you know what I need if you want some of my tea. So Alicent pull off her shoes, and he talking about the women. He talking about the little birds. I don't forgot what he called it, but he talking about the spies. And he was like, "You want to know something else?" So she done took off her socks and put her feet all up on the table. He was like, "One of the little birds is your maid, and your maid work for your daddy. That's why your daddy know all your business and what you doing." And I said, "Ooh." And he was like, "Look, you want me to take care of this for you or you don't?" And Allison was like, she done put her feet all up on the table, raised up her skirt, and pulled them to the side. And he done started masturbating. I said, "Ooh." I said, "Girl, well, at least you ain't have to have sex with him." I said, "You had to have sex with old crippled up, pimpled up King Viserys right here. All you got to do is show a little bit of feet." And I'm down for showing the feet for some I'm look, I'm not mad at these ladies on Feet Finder making thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, just posting little sexy pictures of their feet. I would do it. I might do it. Allison's feet were ugly, but look, she ain't have to do nothing but pull her socks off. I'd rather pull my socks off than pull my dress all the way up and let the man with the holes all in his body on top of me. Every time the bumblebee man came around, I would have my flip flops on and some new nail polish on. Talking about this, what I need you to do, because all I gotta do is show him a little bit of toes. That was easy work, Allison. Light work. You got that bumblebee man right where you need him. I'm telling you, every time I have my feet out so much, everybody be dead. Go ahead and put your tongueless crew on them. Go ahead and set fire. Now, whose house was set on fire? Was it Rhaenys's cottage or was it the maid's cottage? I don't know. Cause here come the other twin that didn't want to fight for Aegon, telling Rhaenys, "Look, we gotta go. Bitch, they coming for you." And so Rhaenys put on her little robe with the hood on. They walk in the street. They get swept up into the what they call it, coronation. Oh, they set fire to Rhaenys' house. I thought it was Rhaenys' house. See, they was getting ready to get your ass, Rhaenys. See, you can't set fire to my house, and then I'm not gonna set fire to you when I have the opportunity. But then the show would be over. I understand we got some more fighting to do. But I would have said, "Look, let's go ahead and get through it." They done put the crown on Aegon's head. Aegon, I'm the king. I the king. Everybody roaring and hollering. And Rhaenys was like, "Oh, bitch, y'all gonna be in here roaring and hollering for Aegon. Let me go get my dragon." I knew she was going. As soon as she left, I said she going to get her dragon. She came back. She blew up a couple of people, a couple of rocks. Maybe a couple hundred people got hurt. And then everybody started running. They like, "Close the door. Close the door." And I'm like, why would you close the door with the dragon on the inside? Everybody gonna get the Dracarys? I don't know. But then here go Rhaenys, and she looking at him, the death stare like, "Bitch, I see you. You thought you was gonna burn me up? Yeah, bitch. I got my dragon." And then she just gonna holler, "Ah!" I'm like, hold up. When you gonna say the Dracarys? You just gonna holler? You ain't gonna light fire to at least one of them? At least let the hand of the king get some fire. Allison, one of them would have got the Dracarys if it was Angie. Like maybe you had a little light heart, Rhaenys, and you ain't want to burn the whole family up. One of them would have got burnt. One of them. The hand, maybe Helena would have caught one. Aemon in his eye could have caught one. Look, somebody catching fire today. And then go run off and tell Rhaenyra and then come back and kill everybody else later. But somebody should have caught fire by Rhaenys. Look, I was disappointed too, sis. I was disappointed too. Like, why are we here? Like, what's the point of hollering? Like, all you did was give them the opportunity to get their dragons and their battle strategies together. Look, we ain't got to have no ice and fire. It could have been fire right here, and we done. But Rhaenys, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's a TV show. I know it's a TV show. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to fault you, Rhaenys, if all the brown hairs die and none of the yellow hairs die, because you had the opportunity to end it all, and you didn't. So I'm gonna fault you if something happened to Rhaenyra, my boy Damon. I don't care nothing about them brown hair kids because they can't fight. But the Strongs. I finally caught that shade. It took me a week. When Amon was telling him you look kind of brown and strong, I was like, that sounds like a compliment to me. He's saying it looked like you got a little bit of muscle, cuz or nephew. I didn't know their daddy last name was Strong. That's what happened when you don't read the books. It took me a minute to catch that shade, but I was like, so the brown hair boys, they could die. I don't care nothing about them. But let's let some Damon and Rhaenyra kids grow up because they might can fight. I don't know. Because you see them next week. We saw the little preview. They talking about, Mom, let us go in there and take care of it. Why? Every time you went up against your uncles, you got your ass whooped. The only time you got the upper hand is when you threw some sand in his face and one of them sliced him. Amon whoops both of y'all ass by himself. What you gonna do with Amon and Aegon? I don't know. But we gonna see what happened next week. All I know is Rhaenyra better not die and Daemon better not die. And none of them no more black people. So anybody else can die next week but Rhaenyra, Daemon, and the black twins. I don't care about nobody else. But anyway, that's the review, you all. Thank you so much for watching. He was throwing shade, talking about, I see your point, Uncle. That shit went over my head. It went over my head. I like when I wish we could have another family reunion because I like when them kids get together and throw shade at each other. That it'd be funny. And the brown hairs get their ass whooped every time. They be talking all kind of shit just for them to get their ass whooped. Look, I done cursed all the rest of this review. I'm gonna try to do better next time and not curse as much. But I'm about to end it here. I will be on Twitter later on tonight talking about the House of the Dragons. I believe there's a space for the mole that's getting ready to start in like 2 minutes. I'm going to jump in over there as well. Even though I ain't watched all 3 of the next episode. Happy to be here. Love from Twitter. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. I have a good time over on Twitter. But I'll be back next Monday. I usually do the reviews on Monday. Next Monday should be a good Monday. I should not be working overtime next week. So I'll be back Monday. Oh, it's the final episode. I'm so sad. But I will be back for Jon Snow. Jon Snow starts, I want to say New Year's Eve. So we'll have a couple of months break from the Game of Thrones shows. But I will be back. Please like this video. If it's your first time watching your girl Angie, go ahead and hit subscribe. I talk about all the good TV shows and the competition reality shows. And Sunday night, I have a great show called Kitchen Table Talk, where myself and Blissfully Single Being, we talk about the hot topics of the week. So it's a good time over here. We have fun. I'm going to get into Family Fiance. I'm going to give them 2 minutes. 2 minutes for Family or Fiance, and then I'm going to jump on Twitter. So y'all have a good night. Talk to y'all later. Bye.